of this wood that's been sitting here for a while. It's getting dry. Bought another tool to my arsenal. I'll tell you what it is. I'll bring it out sometime. I ain't hooked it up together yet. It's an electric wood splitter. I never had one in me life, but I'm over 60 years old now. I never had an electric wood splitter, so I'm going to try them out. And I also bought myself an electric chainsaw. That's coming in the mail. Maybe I'll do a box opening on that one. And maybe I'll do a box opening on the electric firewood splitter and show you guys. And I bought a stand for the electric firewood splitter, so see how that goes. I can't split this one here. I got one here. It's pretty gnarly. See? That's hard to split with an axe, you guys know. So I'm hoping by the electric wood splitter, I'll put that to one side. Maybe I'll put that right up underneath you guys, right on this well curve right here. I'll save that for the electric wood splitter. Brother Randy, a tootin'. together, not to get the snow off, of course, just to get the sawdust off. So when they dry, I can bring them in with no sawdust. A lot of wind around this area, so it dries pretty quick. Yeah. Bought a bush hog this summer. Gonna go pick it up this weekend. Bought it from Snow Dunk. It's a used one, but it's a nice one. Sometimes if they get a little heavy, you think so. I mean, they got water in them, they got to dry, but I put the axe through. Yeah, the electric. See how I said that word? I'm trying to train my words, my vocabulary. Normally I say electric, lek, but it's not lek, it's electric. Electric wood splitter. I got it because it was on sale to Canadian Tire. Us Canadians call it crappy tire, but what would we do without the crappy tire, Canadian Tire? many people around this neck of the woods splits woods with an axe, or they normally buy wood. Usually done by processors. Processors does a cord or 2 cords in an hour or less. That's my other brother, Matt. I always find when they toot to you, that means that you don't owe them any money. Then again, if they toot to you, that could mean that you owe money. So when they toot, that just gets the person reminded of that you owe money. It's like a mind game, isn't it? So I guess that can work both ways. Well, we got this bunch cleaned up. Bring you guys over here. I junked this here bunch up. I'll turn that radio down. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff here.
Things to do on the weekend, lots of it. There's tree lightings coming up. I did mention the
Too hot. Take my hoodie off my head. Surprisingly, there's hardly any wind today. That's sort of a miracle in itself, I would say. I chinked the cowboy cabin with my fake mortarboard, but I don't know, I'm just trying it out. This probably people don't like the idea, but you know what I mean. Life's full of exploring new ideas. If it don't work, it don't work. It looks good. Once it gets caulked, waterproof caulking so the water don't penetrate, I think it's a good thing. That's just my opinion. But I've been proven wrong a few times. If it doesn't work, then I guess I'll change it. I'll have to bring out the mortar, the real mortar. If it's just truck block, you know what I mean? Like this, then there won't be as much give. There's movement in the ground, but not here. It's pretty solid there. It's going to transfer its energy into this big stick. And, it's quite a thing. I've been hankering to go back up to Alberta, and I will soon. I want to buy a carbureted truck. I'm thinking maybe a square body. Thinking. At least from a 72 up, because they got power steering in 72. Yeah, it's going to have power steering. No, they got to. Be nice to. You know, I I've told you guys before, never did care for white birch. I mean, it was okay. I'm not like against it. But I really like it more now that I'm older. I guess maybe because it splits easier if you get an axe. And it dries out quick. Another one that's really good is ash and sugar maple. Them's the woods that you can survive on if you get kind of caught up in the season where you ain't got your winter's wood. You can go in there and start splitting. And, you know, drying out and putting in the stove and putting some sticks in the warming oven, and we all did that before probably. Maybe not all of us, but there's people that, and I'm one of them, don't have that much money and got to go by your means. But another thing though is that we got to prepare for winter. And somebody as active as myself, because I got ADD, I like to be on the move steady. It's quite a thing to I don't know what I was talking about. I looked at the traffic and my mind went. Something about ADD and keeping moving. Oh, the wood. You got to keep. Really, you got to keep ahead of the game. You got to keep your next year's wood ahead. You always got to make plans to do that. Make plans. I like to pile my wood up and down, almost vertical, so there's less touching the ground to soak up. I talked about that before, and it dries quicker. I got a sugar maple here. That was one of my chopping blocks, but I can chop it up. See how easy it's drying out that quick? And really, that's a good stick for a night burner. You got to have a night burner once in a while. There's my brother again. He must be picking up his excavator. He gets some work next door. This is sort of the rest of this week of trying to clean my yard. I did a lot yesterday. And I'm going to keep on working at it. Try to clean this place up. Years ago we used to call them old hellhole. You live in a hellhole. Well, not really, but there's another night crawler there. Take this piece off. This is really quick, small piece. I got somebody coming. So I'm going to stop this video. Somebody's going to come try to buy some junk from me. No, I was wrong. That's next door. I got some stuff I'm going to sell, I guess. Try to lighten loads, you know what I mean? You know how we get so much stuff over the months and years. We all get like that. I know I do. There's that night crawler. Nice night crawler there. It could be have a nice pile of wood. I don't really like to have it on front of my lawn, but I had worse. Unsightly worse on the front of my lawn. Another couple of night crawlers. I would say about 6,000 cars pass here during the day. Divide that by 2, that means 3,000 automobiles. That means people's coming and going, right? There's another good one there, Nightcrawler. I like piling wood like that. It looks nice. I'll get you a close-up view, guys. Oh, it looks nice. See how it's piled? Almost like the, I don't know, the teepees, wigwams, or whatever you call them there. Haystacks. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing, eh? Working up a little sweat too, eh? That's why I'm pacing myself. Another big block here, guys. Wow. I'll show you the line in this one. There's a line in this one, guys. See it there? See that line right there? That's going to split pretty easy, I'm thinking, but we'll see. Get you up a little higher there. I guess I might have had you back a little further, tipped you back there. Just like that, guys. You know, this wood's been just piling like that and it's practically dry. About 85% dry. That's a nice night jump. I'll put it on top, let the air get to that one. You know, it really wouldn't hurt, and it'd be good for it, to put your wood onto a roof system, leave it all around opened up and the bottom opened up. Wouldn't that dry quick, eh? It'll dry very quick. It takes the water and snow off the roof of it. and keeps it dry. I might make something like that. Maybe. It wouldn't take much. What do you think? I should make one? You fellas can see me? Not really a big deal. Everybody does it. This wood is beautiful to split. This here looks like a, I don't know what this is. Looks like it's a hack job. The hack job split pretty good. I think what it was, the tree was lodged up in the woods, and I cut it down so it could fall back down again. I just realized something, just a minute, right on the air, guys. I just realized it. All me life, I've been taking this wood, and I've been piling it, like I said, like a teepee style, like the pyramid style. And I just realized something. I realized that I've been piling my wood backwards. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. I've been piling my wood, this showing out to the good Lord, to the elements. Always like this, standing almost vertical, then I just keep piling up like a pyramid. What I should have been doing, and I'm starting now, is putting it this way, to the elements, like this, and having this side inside, which is this air transfer all through it. This here is a natural water repellent. Make sense? It just occurred to me. We learned it together. I'm telling you right now that this is a natural raincoat. So when water hits this, it's going to go off, and it's going to keep dropping off to the next one underneath it, next one underneath of it, while this side is inside, drying. Drying. Does that make sense? Natural raincoat. The Lord made the tree, made it protect it. This is the inside. This is the outside. You figure it out. Am I right or wrong? Does it make a difference? Me personally, I think it does. Me personally, I think it does make a difference, but you tell me. Seems so to me, it makes sense, but that's the way I'm going to do it. See, you can tell an old dog and teach an old dog new tricks. That's a good night burner. I'm going to flip this upside down. This. Each chunk of wood will be its own umbrella to stop the water from getting on it. I don't know. I just thought of it, and I'm doing it. Did I tell you I love this white birch now? Ash, white birch, and sugar maple split very fine. Wow, I really enjoy that now. We have a couple snarly ones here, guys. I think I'm gonna put them, this one here, this one here I think I can split, I think. The other one has a big limb coming from it. And I never told you, did I tell you how much tons my electric wood splitter is? My electric wood splitter is 5 ton. Yeah, it's 10,000 pounds pressure. Now, that might not seem like much, and it probably is not much, but I can't split 10,000 pounds pressure. My body. This here is good medicine for the heart. One of your biggest muscles, organ muscles. And I'm not going to throw away the axe because I got a splitter. No. Split this with a saw. Show you guys that. Maybe I already showed you guys my saw. I can't remember. Maybe I did. I don't know. This is a brand new. Well, I had it for a few months, but it's a brand new Chinese saw. I think it's a G288. I know one thing. G288's got some snap. Sounds like a Harley. of you guys might say that saw's got no power. Well, you're wrong. That saw does have power. The saw never been touched with a screwdriver from me yet. I didn't use it that much because I had no use for it. I got it for making lumber down the road with a specialty aluminum sawmill attachment. We'll make videos of that in the near future. And that being said, the specialties, I got big timber, like 4 foot, 3 foot, some more than 4 foot logs, hardwood, that I want to make some table tops. Not necessarily me making them, but selling them, getting them ready. And I'll build a building. Who knows, this could be the building, I don't know. And I can start selling some items. And people can do it yourself programs. They can make their own table. But they got no tabletop, no specialty wood. This wood that I got is 100+ years old. Very, very old and sound. So you can't really do that with a sawmill. Well, that's what I did. See, that's good wood, right? My pile's starting to look really good, guys. How long have we been going? Oh, we've been going 40 minutes. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I have a lot of Southerners in the States and some Yankees in the top. Southerners and the Yankees, all good people. Good people. And I got Canadians that's watching me too. Good people. Good people. That's all I can say. Maybe I'll end this. I'll show you. I'll end the video, but I want to show you my pile. See how big it's getting? Look at the shavings, look. Nice big cuts. But that's my pile. Pile of wood. And look what I got here, guys. Check this out. Check this out, guys. I got my, I'm gonna call it my whitewashed chinked log cabin. I figured I'd end it up on this one, on this video. You fellas been with me for a while looking at it. There's my corners you fellas never saw yet. I burnt these corners that look like an alligator's back. If you look at it closely, can you see that closely? See that? Like an alligator. All right, am I going slow enough for you guys to see it? That's really penetrating inside. No water's going to penetrate that. It's got a lot of resilience. It's just a beautiful thing. It's almost like a baby. You create a baby and you can't really sell a baby. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It's a child. You created a child or some sorts or whatever. You created a masterpiece. Should I go so far and say a masterpiece? I guess right now I'm considering myself from like God Almighty an artist. And no, I'm not bragging. One thing I don't do is brag. But we're all artists in our own endeavors. Our passion, what we do, is our artistry in us. Whatever passion that you guys do, you women do, whether it's baking, cooking, mending, clothes for your husbands or your partners or whatever it is that you do and like to do, you are an artist. Just think about it. You're cooking, you're baking, you're cleaning, One of the hardest jobs in the world, I always say. Hardest jobs and hardest working people, bar none. It's a homemaker. It's a homemaker. The women that works hard every day. When their husbands or whatever comes home, they see what's going on, but sometimes they don't. Lots of men, they fill their guts. They're hungry. They worked hard. It's understandable. But we all have to give credit to the one that does it. It's the homemaker. The person that's home. Whether it's the man that's working home and the wife's out working, right? We all have to do what we have to do in life. But and that's why I started cleaning this place up. This place was a mess. I was tripping and falling. Look at it. It's clean now. I got to move this yet. I moved my staging. So I dug all underneath this here. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm doing good housekeeping. That's my part. See, I cleaned this all up. You've got to have a clean workstation. And Lord knows I got a dirty station out here. And it's all my fault. I did it all. I created the monstrosity of sorts. I call it how it is. It's just a mess. But I'm working on that mess. And 10 or 15 minutes a day. 10 or 15 minutes a day applying oneself can straighten up anything. And not just outside the home, inside the home, and inside here, the heart. If you're not getting along and you feel the world is waiting on your shoulders, doesn't matter who you are, a child or an adult, we got to pause. And although it's hard to do sometimes, but we got to pause and just step back and look and listen and start talking. Say, listen, what's going on here? I got to make changes because I don't like the way I feel. I just don't like it. And I think there's people around me that don't like it. And never give up. You ever hear that saying, no retreat, no surrender? Yeah, that's what we all have to do. And if we get ourselves back, we got to get our person back. We got to get our being back, our mind, our heart back as one. Now, I don't know how I got into this therapy session. That's not really a therapy session. It's just being real and talking to you guys. There might be somebody going through some struggles. I know I go through them lots, right? But I got to try to maintain them and keep them at bay and watch out for myself, because I can harm other people with my toxicness, my not acting well, like I should act well, and I'm working on that. And I think I've been doing okay, and there's always room for improvement. So. Anyway, so good housekeeping. Work a little exercise. If you can't swing an axe, if you can't do too much, move your legs up and down, move your arms. Try to get things moving. Remember what I said a long time ago? An old preacher lady told me in church when she heard I sing gospel and pick a little bit, and she said, "How come you don't play?" And I said, "Well, I'm not that good." And she said, "If you don't use it, you lose it." And I said, "Well," that's what I said. Well, and it's true. If you don't use your muscles, you don't use your functions. You ever heard the say rigor mortis sets in? Can't move much. You get a little baby steps, little movements. And I know when I get up in the morning, but you got to move. You got to keep moving, and your body wants that. Your body craves for movement. Anyway, this is kind of a unique video. That's it. And remember, guys, like I always say, smile, and the world will smile with you, back at you. Maybe not now. Maybe not in a minute. Maybe not in an hour. But in time, they'll smile. Have a good one.